I was not aware and educated that time financially. I love to learn. I love to join this business. So I joined, and 2004, that my joining year in WSP. After 2001 year, after 1 year, right after 1 year, working with hard with my team, I built up a very strong team first year. And I 2005, I become marketing director. Right after 1 year, I become SMD, senior marketing director in 2006, and opened my own WFG office right after joining WFG. 2 years after, I opened my own branch with my amazing three marketing directors. Those are my powerhouse right now in my team. 2008, I earned my first $100,000 income, and I become my first green jacket in Canada. 2010, right after 2 years, I become executive
Oh,
marketing directors with my fabulous SMDs in my team. And right after some gap, 2015, I earned my $250,000 income. And I just 2021, when the COVID time, if you remember 2021 and 2021, 2020 to 2021, we have a COVID time, we have a devastated time, but we were growing very high. I earned my first $500,000 ring that time and become CEO, marketing director. And now that at 2025, we have built together, me and my entire leadership and great team. We built together one EVC in my team. As I am a CEO, I have one EVC in my team. We have five CEOs in our team. We have 17 green jackets in our super team. We have 80 plus senior marketing director in our super team in Canada and USA now together. We have close to 1,000 licensed agent in my super team. We have multiple financial centers with my team across Canada and USA. We all leadership running together and building together this business since 20 years after. I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful, and I really appreciate our WSP head coach, Mr. Swanwin, who is my head coach from the day one. I learn from him everything, and I duplicate. I try to duplicate him. My own coach, Mr. John Wu, is incredible part of my business. He actually trained me like a trainer and coach by our head coach in this throughout my 21 years in the business. I want to thank you to Titan X coaches Alicia Wen, Victor Salva.
golden window for annuity for our business too. And how many people they want to have a peaceful retirement portfolio? And how we can do that? Window and in our business, as everybody knows, we have and such a how many people they want just to have as I mentioned when I joined the business, retirement portfolio. I want to have financial education. And in our business, as everybody knows, we have and how many people they want to have a PhD. I got my PhD in organic chemistry in 1998. How we however, highly in our business, give me a chance to learn how many people because of just as I mentioned when I joined organic chemistry in 1998. I want to however serve my and in our business, give me a chance to learn how many people because of as I mentioned, when I joined the chemistry, I want to how not only to serve my and also also give me literally serve my business because of just as I mentioned, when I joined the chemistry, I want to how not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I mentioned, when I joined the chemistry, and maybe I want to how not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter and maybe I want to how not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to how not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve my and also give me literally serve my business because of just as I got my business doesn't matter I want to higher not only to serve total market. Everybody knows what kind of situation. Look at quite essential expense you have to. The other part called discretional means you have to have a guarantee. For example, your clothing, food, housing, the other part called discretional, right? Means you have to have a guarantee. For example, maybe you can add on, right? But the other part called discretional, make sure. Means you have to have a guarantee. For example, maybe you can add on, right? But the other part called discretional, make sure. Means you have to have guarantee. for example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. For example, household income, like without part of household function, means you are caring for them. Is a great timing for every one of us. And it's worth our attention. Just like when the interest rate go to almost zero. For is a great timing. Why? For everyone. I'm not going to share you with you. And it's worth our details. You have attention. Just like when the interest rate go to almost zero. For some people have single great immediate timing. Why? Everyone. I'm not going to share you with you. And it's worth our details. You have attention. Just like when the interest rate grow a little bit. Can you imagine? Because of the right market, you have 5 to 6, 6 to 8, or even 9 to 10% return. Okay, and the liquidity from a low to moderate, and you have a market exposure. Some you don't need to worry about the market at all. What is the best for different situation? You can choose and pick. And the liquidity from a low to moderate happen because of interest rate, right? You know, we want to lock in strong guarantee return. And later on, we will tell you why interest rate high is good for annuity, right? Market volatility. We want to and encourage ourselves, our clients to have safer income stable strategies. Of course, MIGA were as high as like 6.7, beating a lot of CDs or treasury bonds, right? Fixed index annuity provide market growth with downside protection. Income annuity offering almost 7% lifetime cash flow at retirement. Are you going to delay? Most people say procrastination is human nature. But are you going to wait until Fed cuts the rate? Maybe in late 2025. Who knows, right? Why this kind of things happen? Because if you have a higher interest rate, you have a less bond budget. It means you have more money to buy options. You have higher return for index annuity. For example, if you have $100, how much you put into your bond to have a guarantee? When interest rate is high, you put less money, maybe $85, you have $15 go to investment. When interest rate very low, maybe you have to take $95 to go for guarantee part, only $5 to do investment. This is exactly the formula here. The future value equals present value, okay? 1 plus I and compounding interest. So if your interest rate is 4.93 now, for 100,000 guarantee, you only need to put $61,000 this side to get what? 100,000 guarantee. Means this difference can go to the market for option, all right? When interest rate go lower, like 2.5, guess what? You need a 78 on this side. And you have less money on left side to do the option investment. So same thing, like you know the principle, right? So this is why this is the right market. But how many people know what happened tomorrow? JP Morgan say, hey, May 2025 meeting is going on. We want to wait and see approach, right? But who knows? Interest rate change is also uncertain, right? Look at the historical performance. Okay, all those high interest rate, did you miss the opportunity to lock anything? Tell me. You know the answer, but don't miss this time, right? So look at here. The federal fund with the key events. Since 1997, I joined the business until now. How many opportunities we missed already, right? This one, not only we cannot miss anymore. More importantly, I want everybody pay attention. Usually when interest rate is high, market performance is pretty low. Look at the S&P 500 here, right? But this is the only chance in historically people can see significantly your market grows so much, but your interest rate is so high. So do you think it's the right timing to lock the high performance with the best environment? You can have a guaranteed income. Everybody knows the answer, right? So I think my training is here and you got all the insights. Okay. Federal funds rate surged over 500% since 2022. All right. And SP 500 dropped when COVID happened, but rebounded strongly into late 2021. That's why market is still so good, right? Market gains slowed during that as interest rate peaked. Economic uncertainty start to rise. But guess what? No matter what, equities recovered 2024, 2025, showing the inflation is controllable so far, right? But timing matters. Locking annuity rate during rate peaks provides lasting yield advantages. How many people get this message? So if you got this message, I think you are going to be very excited, okay? If you look at in detail, this is still pretty high interest rate, right? So that's why we should lock in higher interest rate with annuity. As again, we said, insurance company right now are competing with improved caps, riders, and fee structure. This is the reason nationwide start to respond so late, but still good. May 1st, 2025, they dramatically change. Compounding growth start from 7%, 8% right now, 9.5%. Not only for 10 years, for what? 12 years. And you put $1 million right away, they gave you 30% bonus, 1.3 million. After 12 years, guarantee your income base is what? $3.86 million. Who knows what happened tomorrow? Maybe after 2025, you will see the lower return as the interest rate go to what? Normalize. Okay, so the answer is pretty clear. Is a golden window for annuities in 2024-25? Actually, it's almost a tailing. Hopefully, we can catch the tail, right? Anyway, where to put the money? Is that index annuities a golden window for guaranteed lifetime income? Let me show you one example. Exactly same product, age 60 in 2019. Same company, same product, same fee, but the bonus is different and the roll up is different. And guess what? If 70 years old, 10 years later, they start to take money out. Before it's $10,000. Now, how much? $16,000, 592 exactly. How much growth? 51.3%. If you have a chance for your income to get more than 51%, are you interested? Do you think you can call anybody who are going to be excited for their retirement? Okay, so in other words, this is a chance, it's the best timing for fixed index annuity with guaranteed lifetime income rider. Okay, and why? Because we do not know what happened. The market, this and that, scattering, something happened, the news happen every day, but you still want to sleep well, right? This is me for variable annuity. If you want to stay in the market, because people say, I do not know what happened, and I do not want all my money locked in an index annuity or fixed annuity. You can do variable too. This is mine. This is also my personal case. This is my first time to share with each one of you. For my retirement account, for our business, you can do defined benefit plan, right? So every year I put almost $150,000. I started 2013. So how much I totally put in now is about 1.58 million. And look at the date, February 21, and the market value is 2.26 million. And everybody say, I'm pretty happy and I can sleep well. Even the market drop. Market drop on March 17. If you check the number, literally from 2.2 to 2.0, means 10% drop, right? Do we need to move the money out of the market? A lot of people worry, right? But we don't. Why? Because we have something called guarantee there. And look at, if you stay there and this month, the money grow back to what? 2.2 million. And our guarantee, no matter what happened, and there's a guarantee we call guarantee income base, just like a life jacket when you go swimming. Okay, so that's why you can do this, you can do that. And once you see this, do you think we are facing a lot of challenges and changes in financial service industry? So everybody tonight, maybe you realize holistic financial planning for clients is a trend. So also our opportunity to go to work, to show our power as a team. And you might notice Finseca and literally shared with everybody the information by Ernst Young. And it's a big gap for us to plan for retirement. $240 trillion saving gap. What are you going to do? How much you going to help? And 160 million, a trillion protection gap. What are you going to do? Now they tell everybody, say, investor, you should take advantage. You should combine with a permanent life insurance. You should utilize deferred income annuity with increasing income potential. And that's why in our industry, in our platform, even you only have life license, can you do permanent life insurance with index universal life orders? Can you do index of fixed annuity? Yes, right? So many things we can deal, and so many solutions we can provide. But always when we go to the field, facing a lot of objections. What should we do? People say, why annuity? Why now? I can do a lot of things. And you tell them you can do whatever you like, but professional is a professional. Can you diversify? And even you can go to ChatGPT. They tell you why this is a good market. Why they say attractive guarantee income rider, variable annuity, fixed annuity. And this is kind of a cycle there, right? And some people say, how can I have my annuity portfolio? How old I am? Which part of annuity I should do? 50, 60, 60, 70, or 70 above? Which part of annuity? What type of annuity? What is the timing, right? Many people do not know what is a qualified longevity annuity contract. For those family have a longevity gene for decrease the IMD requirement, they can delay to age 85. So maximum is $200,000. They change the policy before like 25% of your total income, total your retirement account. Right now, $200,000. You can put it in this until what? Age 85. But for family situation, if you have spouse, you should what? Utilize a joint income. So a lot of information we can do. But who is accountable advisor? When you are in the field, people say, I have my personal banker who can help me. I have my CPA who can help me. I have my attorney who can help me. They don't look down at your what? Insurance agent. They look down as a financial advisor. They look down as even CFP, but doesn't matter. They know sooner or later. And I hope everybody, we have confidence if we serve people in a right way. First of all, help our own family to build asset, help others, then you do not need to worry about us. So what should we do? For all the people who attend our meeting tonight, we want you and we also know you. You all have a dream to build what? Peaceful mind for your retirement. Can we, number one suggestion, do a complimentary review. See what you have, what kind of a situation we can help. Number two, maybe this is a great opportunity for you as a newcomer. Maybe you're just curious to come to listen. You can join our platform spending $125. Or some people, you are in our platform so long, but you never get a serious attitude or chance to learn our system, learn our business systematically. Number three, you choose this as a career. At least you can start it as a part-time career. Seriously, this is an opportunity. Think about how much we can help our own families, how much we can help others. Number four, maybe someday you just like me, starting from a part-time student, become a full-time business entrepreneur in our business, and we can impact so many people and help so many people there. Our system is a tremendous, powerful system because we have teamwork. Teamwork really can make the dream work. Everybody knows that. So I'm not selling you about like say I'm a CFP, I'm a as investment advisor, I'm a Forbes recognized security professional. It's not about that. More important, what I share with you today, sincerely, you have to have a wisdom to make a decision what kind of options you have in your life so far. So no matter what, hopefully you can go together, get associated with us with positive energy, with lots of knowledge, lots of, I shouldn't say wealth, okay? And really rich people. I mean, not just money wise, okay, spiritual wise, everything. So let's go to convention together. We will see you in Sacramento. Thanks for your time and your attention. Thank you.
All right, so let's begin that, thank you so much, Jan, that you did a great job. What amazing training. Let's everybody, all of us, let's build that strategy, what she shared, and let's help families. Many families want to have a guaranteed retirement income. And she shared very well. Thank you very much, Jan. And let's build it. Let's go to the next trainer. Our next trainer is also another powerhouse. Okay. He is one of the Titan X coaches. He's building his team all over, I believe Canada as well, must be USA, that biggest and faster building his team. Every day I see pop-up green jackets and CEOs and higher cash flows in his team right now. One of the greatest builder at our platform. Help me welcome everybody. He's 21 years in the business, and he said that he has to introduce that helping families. Okay, he actually introduced by helping families everywhere. So let's welcome everybody that Mr. our SEVC and Titan X coach, Mr. Alex Flores.
Wonderful. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Everything great? Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate the introduction. Um, Good evening, morning, depending on where you are. What an amazing, sharing so far already. I get impressed when I see those type of accounts. I don't know if you notice what $2.2 million dollars, pretty powerful from our big leader, Swan. For me, I want to talk to you more about, thinking about what about when people are broke? What about when they have no money? So think about it. Our business, our platform is designed to help anyone, regardless of what your financial position might be today. Whether you have something, going already with, you have money, we can help you make it better, or whether you have nothing. Because when I joined, I'm broke. I'm not the client that can really earn much. But I understand that this business, you can improve, you can get better, but you have to allow yourself to believe and see bigger, think bigger. And lastly, you have to keep it simple in a way, because today we have a business that is growing. I am very happy with the growth we have, but I'm still thinking that so far is not really much compared to the need there is for families to get the education, to get the opportunity, but also to get the leadership, the mentorship, something that can lead people to live better with our financial education. So, with that being said, I want you to really think tonight or this evening, why not right after this message, call some people, contact some people, and say, hey, listen, we have something for you that can help you live your dreams. We have something for you can help you see a mission. We have something for you to also see a vision, because most of us we don't join with a vision, or at least with a clear vision. We don't really join with a sense of mission. But as we move forward, that starts changing. And for you to think big, you have to first think about the mission. You have to first think about the vision. There is no way you can think big without having a clear mission in regards to how to help people. There is no way you can think bigger when you don't think about building a big business, not just because of you, but because of the system that we have, because of so many families can benefit from this type of platform. As you saw right now, we have great products, we have great solutions, but also we have a great opportunity to build the best business and the best type of platform as WFG and WSB as the leadership leading something that many people try to copy. But hey, you need to have the spirit as well. You need to have the experience, that what it takes, which is the work behind the scenes. Because what I'm gonna share with you right now can help you think bigger about the need that there is right now to recruit people, to build people, but also to be consistent with the message that we share with people. So with that being said, I want to share this here first. I was looking in this map, and as this is 2025. Of course, look at that. That is the minimum income, right? That each state pays around the nation, and who can live with that type of income? I mean, when I saw this picture here, this map, and I still remember when I quit my last job, making almost $12 an hour, but yet today people, fight for a job that pays $10, $15 an hour, $20 an hour, and they might be the great people. They might be the next big builder, but we need to make sure that they see a business, a system that is not only doable but also duplicatable. Now, the next picture I'm going to share with you is this one right here. This is what we support. This is the income you're supposed to make depending on the state that you live, in order for you to live comfortably with today, society, with today economy. That is and I'm in Texas. I mean, how many people do you think makes $200,000 in Texas? And even those who makes $200,000 a year might not be making the right decisions with their money, because even if they're making the income, doesn't really mean yet. But what is the percentage that makes this type of income? Depending on the state you are. And the next picture I want to share with you now is this right here, which is, depending on the state you are, what is the state that allows you to say the money, the easiest. And you can see number one is Tennessee, and Texas happens to be number three. And if you're in Hawaii, my friends, you need to really make more money. For before I talk to you about building it big, you got to be able to see the need. You got to be able to see that, in order for us to really help people, we got to really think about recruiting. We got to think about building. We got to think about the next now, what is it that we have right now as our best solution in order to live better, in my opinion, the best solution we can offer you right now is this one right here, a program. A program that is not, you know, that hard to do. But you have to make sure you stay, focused. You have to make sure you stay simple. Because when I think about GX, I don't really think about 315. I think about the possibilities of making $1 million income. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Is I don't think about just 315. I think about this $1 million program, but I gotta treat it like $1 million program in order for this to give me $1 million program. And will it lead me to make $1 million? Well, how many GXs you need in order for you to make 1 million? You need at least 10 GXs on the base shop, but here's the way I think is a lot more fun and also a lot helping a lot more people, which is if as long as I build my 10 GX, I need to make sure also it duplicates. Because 10 GXs in my bench shop will give me about maybe $500,000 consistently. But if my 10 GXs decide to also build their own 10, which is, that's why, I always talk to people about, hey, you gotta stay consistent, you gotta stay simple, because it's not just about you doing GX, but it's about those 10 people that they need to do it, but also they building their own 10 GXs. And I broke it down, if you notice, quarterly, right? Because there is 3 quarters in a year. Right now we're into our second quarter, almost starting finishing our well, we're on the second quarter, which is, now you have to start thinking, okay, am I really on track to complete my GX? Am I really on track to also build the number of GX in my business? Because that's what we really do. And here, what the way I keep reviewing my business, not too long ago, this is just, this was our numbers. As you can see, until February of this year, and as you can see, the base shop not looking that good. And in case you think it's easy for me, well, I make it easy. I always think it's easy in my mind. I don't think about this business being difficult. I think it's just you're thinking that might be difficult, but the actual business is not that hard. So the question is, how can I fix my base shop so the super base can get better? And if I fix the super base, the super team will follow. And this was the month that we were hitting 20 million officially. But hey, the moment we hit that milestone, I had to think bigger right away. Right away, I had to think double. Can I get to 40? Can we get to 50? Can we get to 100? How can we do that? Well, the answer for that is this right here. We have to recruit bigger number. Now, right now, this is the actual number, and I just want to share with you because myself, I'm on GX right now too. And let me tell you something about those last 6 recruits. 3 of them licensed. One died on arrival. The other one don't answer my phone calls, but 3 are licensed right now. And one we're building really deep already. And because of that one that we're building deep, we're having a better base shop number the last 3 months. And this month we're on track to hit 100,000 base shop. We're probably going to do about 30 recruits. And as you can see, the moment I fix, my commitment to the base shop, the super base already started getting better because it's just inspiration, it's momentum, and then the super team follows already, which now that leads me to about 22 million, which is a pretty good growth. But the question is again, is this growth, who benefit from this growth? Am I the only one who benefit, or the entire team benefit when everybody follows one direction, when everybody is following the program, when everyone understands what their task is? And last month, it was probably our record month because we had 3 green jackets 11 S&D promotions, and June is going to be even more explosive. I've been in the office pretty much every day, you know, and I only have one mission in my mind, which is we have to recruit bigger. Now we got to go to a bigger recruiting number, but with a responsibility, because there is no point, obviously, to recruit with no responsibility, with no expectation. And the more it's in my mind, the more I start thinking, okay, this is not difficult. The recruit number, the system will take care of the process of every single recruit, from licensing to getting, the experience on the field, to build through the program GX, to build, any promotion inside the WFG system. And that's why, my mind is the bigger we get, the more simple I need to become. Because thinking big is about being predictable, it's about having the expectation, and it's about helping people to think clear, to think simple. Because everyone deserves, the financial education, but everyone deserves to have the financial stability. Because once you have the right financial education, you go to thinking, okay, I can have some financial stability in my life, and I can definitely go to financial independence. And that's what our business is for. That's what our platform is designed for. And lastly, hey, don't worry about details, because many details, on the process of building and the process of recruiting people, getting somebody licensed, going to the field, running the GX 1, 2, 3 to running that's where many of details will fill in. There is no way I can talk to you about any details without doing the work. If you want to learn details, we got to do the work. The more we do the work, the more we fill in those details. Because the more I explain details to you, the more lost you get into what we're supposed to be doing. And depending, like I said, on what hour it is and you stay, hey, today the day is not over. So my question is, do you get up, do you think about one recruit a day, one transaction a day? Is that the mindset you have in your business every day? One recruit a day, one transaction a day, one recruit a day, one transaction a day. So having 30 recruits, 30 transactions supposed to be a very normal business. It's supposed to be a normal business. But when you fill up your thinking with too much, the day goes by, you have no recruit, you have no transaction today. And guess what? Not only you owe it to your family, but also you owe it to your team member that you recruited, that you told them that this business worked and that this business changed, people's lives, changed families' life. That is the way I think about my daily. I cannot give you answer about tomorrow, but I'm sure today I'm going to recruit somebody. Today I'm going to help somebody with a solution. And because of the mindset I have, I can duplicate it. I can have 5 people today do the same thing, and that leads me to about 5 recruits, 5 transactions. Now I start thinking, oh, if I do 5, that I have 5 committed people, because I hear many of you respectfully, you say you have committed people, but I don't know what committed people means to you. But committed people means to me, hey, committed people is, hey, one every day, one recruit. Every day, one recruit, one transaction. That is the bottom line of having commitment. That is the bottom line of thinking big. And now I have 5 people with me. So that means that I should be able to recruit 100 people a month. I still remember when Coach, used to challenge us and say, if you don't have one recruit a month, you're still not a man in this business. He kept telling us, hey, you don't recruit 100 people a month, you're still a baby in this business. And every time when he said that, I will go back and review my business and, man, we're 50, we're 60. We're still short. So now I go back to the daily. Who's committed with me today to add, to keep track to the 100 recruit a month? Eventually, we hit the 100 recruit, and now immediately I need to think about, can we get to 300 recruit? And how many will we need to recruit daily? How many committed people I need to have daily in order for that 300 recruits to be achieved? And today, I'm telling you, there are some people in our team right now that they actually hit in 300, and this specific person is Elio Nieto. He's amazing because he also thinks clear and simple. And last month, I think he did over 300, and he's on track to do a 300 a game. And now, lastly, you say, okay, so what is the 1,000 recruit a month mindset or team? Well, now I start thinking, it's 30 days in a month, and then I want to get to the 1,000. So I start thinking, well, I need to have about 40 to 50 people committed every single day to get help one family. To tell one family, you join this business, you follow our system, you commit the time to work with us, and we can help you. We can help you improve your not only your financial knowledge, but we help you improve your income. We can help you make extra $1,000 a month, because $1,000 a month we can make a difference on your monthly budget. $2,000 a month will make a difference on your monthly budget. As long as you understand the number you need to, the income you need to make a difference in your monthly budget, whether it's $1,000, $3,000, or $10,000. But we need to think clear. We need to have the expectation, and we need to put the work in order for this, big thinking to start happening. So I'm asking you, do you think recruiting 1,000 people a month is it possible for your business? And do you stay consistent on the message? And do you understand that it's all about having about 40 to 50 people committed on a daily basis, that one recruit a day can happen? And the moment your team aligns and they align that to their own goals about building the GX, going back to the program, it leads them to the 1 million income that I believe that is the reason we all join, as we understand that this business provides the financial education, provides the tools to build a big business. And I just want to wrap up with this. Many of us, we say, yeah, we do financial education. In my opinion, you can have information about money, which is, understanding that I need to save, I need to become debt free, which I think 100% of people not has the information. But the real education is what you do on a monthly basis. And as I mentioned before, I don't do PFS on the people I recruit to sell them. I do the PFS to show them that they can make a lot more money, they can improve their life by understanding their monthly commitment, how to live better, how to afford the things they need to afford in order to live better, by attaching to the GX program and building a consistent business. And always thinking about recruiting, because recruiting, the moment you understand recruiting, is not even about how much money you can make, but it's about helping somebody become, somebody else, or become someone in this industry. Is helping a family, going through a process that everybody's different, but it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're going in the same direction, which is become financial independence. And when I see the type of accounts, our leader shows, I get impressed. I get inspired to think, hey, many people can make money, but it doesn't mean they're going to live better, especially when they have no clear financial education. And that's how we make the big difference. So with that being said, my friends, I wish you the best for the month of June. We still have about a week and a half to wrap up June. And I hope not only June can be your biggest recurring number, your biggest production number, your biggest cash flow number, and hopefully it's the month that you believe from now for the rest of the year, you're going to build it big, you're going to stay focused, you're going to stay committed, and you're going to get busy to build your dreams. And that's how you're going to invest your time building your dreams and helping others build their dream as well. So your dream can become more closer reality by helping others live their dream. And that is our message. That is our business. That is what we're here for. We help people dream bigger. We show you the way. We lead you through the way, and we also get inspired. And of course, I will see you in Sacramento, because it's going to be our biggest, listen to this, biggest movement for convention and to help people go full time, because that is what our coach intention is for this convention. And it's just mind-blowing the number of people that are going to go full-time because how we're going to deliver the message in Sacramento. So get ready for the best second half of 2025 and make sure you have momentum so convention can give you a bigger momentum. And that's why you need to fight harder for whatever, for the next few days that June has. Because once you come with momentum to convention, convention will get that momentum 10 times bigger for you and your business. So see you at the top. Thank you so much. Take care. I'll start.
All our great closing that our greatest builder and 1,000 recruits per month leader in our team right now. You guys all learn. We all learn. Stay. So thank you so much. Have a good night. See you next week again with our awesome trainers. And trainers and powerhouse training next week, same time. Team meeting at Wednesday. And see you all, Sacramento. Bye-bye.
Record.